Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I want to share with you another insane chess puzzle composed by legendary Hungarian chess composer and electrical engineer Otto Blathy. I have to tell you that Blathy's chess puzzles, which are based on the subject of Chinese wall, are raising a huge interest. For example, just take a look at this one, which gained around 208,000 views, and today I decided to share with you another one. This puzzle was first published in 1921 in the Chess Amateur, and the task is to find the winning line for white. You can pause the video and try to find the solution. Ready? Well, look, right now white has 2 extra rooks, but it turns out that realizing the advantage is extremely difficult because of the closed nature of the position and white's passivity. But luckily, with a very cunning strategy, white is managing to win. First, white is finding a target. It turns out that black's h-file is vulnerable and white will rely on that fact. In order to win, white should bring his rooks on the h-file. And now let's see how it goes. First, white is playing rook a1. Meanwhile, all black can do is to make waiting moves. For example, king g7, and here we go rook c2. White is using the fact that accepting the rook sacrifice can be met with b4, and yes, once white is going for this breakthrough, white is managing to win very quickly, and then the a pawn will march forward. That's why after rook c2, black is making another waiting move. By the way, the idea of first playing rook a1 was not to allow a fork after black captures on c2. King f7, and we have rook e2. Now black has 2 main choices, can either accept the rook sacrifice and can make another waiting move. Let's first take a look what if, for example, king takes e2. Then white can already go for this f4 advancement once black's light squared bishop is leaving the f-file. Now if you play bishop f3, then knight f2, if king f6, then rook f1, and then knight h1. Now the threat is rook takes f3, which can allow white to go for a breakthrough once white goes for the exchange sacrifice. But black is moving away his bishop, and now white is starting to corner it. And then this white king is coming near to corner black's light squared bishop. For example, a move like bishop d3 can be met with rook takes d3, and this is an easy win. That's why black is making another waiting move, like for example king f6, and then white is cornering black's bishop, is making a waiting move, putting black in a position of zugzwang, and there it goes, white is winning. But let's take a look what if, for example, black is just moving around with his king. Then white is bringing his rook on the h-file. King f6, rook h2, king g7, and now it's time for the second rook. King f7, king f1, of course, but first you have to bring your king on d2 in order to stop the b pawn when you play rook c2. King f7, king d2, king f6, rook c2, king f7, and we have king c1, king g7, rook e2. Again, bishop takes e2 can be met with f4, that's why black is still keeping on making waiting moves, and white rooks are on the h-file, and right now white wants to play rook takes h5, king h6, rook h4, king g5, rook h2. Now if we move like bishop e2, then again f4 is winning. That's why after rook h2 black is making another waiting move, and finally we have it, guys. Rook takes g4 is on the board. White first moved away his rook from the h1, which was under attack, and already white is going for that rook takes g4 move. Now if bishop takes g4, then f4 is coming, and this is going to be an easy win. e4, for example, or after f4, if bishop f3, then the knight is coming into the game. So after rook takes g4, we have g5, and rook takes e4, and it's over, guys. This is going to be an easy win. White managed to open up the position, and the victory is just a matter of time. That's it, dear chess lovers. This is how the solution goes, and I hope that you enjoyed this crazy chess puzzle composed by the great Otto Blathy. I know this one was difficult. In the end, let me sharpen your tactical skills. Please take a look at this position and try to find the winning line for white. It's white to move, and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you. Feel free to check them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.